album has a very strange story to it, because even though on it was by far the biggest hit single around the world that we ever had, a song called Time of the Season. It was #1 in almost every country in the world. In spite of that, the album at the time didn't really sell anything very much anywhere. And then, about 12 years later, it gradually started to pick up momentum, to pick up speed, pick up sales. It sells more every year now than it ever did when it first came out. And around that time, people started to talk about it. The first guy I really remember talking about it was a guy who was an enormous star in the UK and Europe, and has been since that time, a guy called Paul Weller. When Paul was #1 with the Jam, he quoted this as being his favourite album of all time. And from that point onwards, many succeeding waves and generations of young indie bands mostly, but also established stars, people like Tom Petty as well, and people like Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, have all said that it's their favourite album. In fact, Dave Grohl, just about a year ago, said on a Scandinavian TV programme, he was asked, what is the record which, in inverted commas, changed your life? He thought about it and said, well, I'm going to choose the first song from the Zombies album, Odyssey and Oracle. So anyway, I mean, the album has now, in the last couple of years, it reached #80 in the top 500 albums of all time on Rolling Stone, and it's made various charts. So we would love to do a few songs from the album.